Brittany.
My name is Jonah.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Olivia.
Elena.
And I'm Matt.
And today we will be presenting what we did for our leadership event project. For our assignment, we organized a field day event at Schaefer Hall Gym. And this is our flyer. So our goal was to create a stress relief event where students could reconnect with childhood games and take a break from school. We included activities like tug of war, dodgeball, relay races, and car races, parachute games, and musical chairs. We also had hula hoops and jump ropes on the side to be more inclusive to people who wanted to join the fun but not do too much. We had about 30 participants, 27 survey responses. We posted on Instagram and Matt put out flyers around Eastern campus.
Okay, so these are our survey responses. Some questions we asked were, what were your favorite game? A lot of people said dodgeball. You can see all the other responses that we got. We said, how enjoyable was this experience? 96% of people, or 96% of it was like 100%. Did this field day help relieve stress? We got 89%. Was this event structured well? 100% of people said yes. And then some other questions, what you like best about this event? A lot of people said like the nostalgia made them feel like a kid again. And then we said, how could you improve this experience? A lot of people said it was really good. Nothing could be improved. Someone said having a volleyball net out. We did end up at the end of the night putting the volleyball net out, so we improved that as the night was going on. And this just helped verify that people actually enjoyed the event and actually get some real data on how the event was doing.
So for our stakeholders, the ones who actually impacted our event was mostly students that were very stressful or just wanted to get their stress relief. Students were able to use this time to socialize and also network with each other. Some girls who came to our event till this day look at me at the hall and say hi, we enjoyed your event. Hopefully we can get to see more of these events. Then also the gym faculty who supported the event. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Chatterton and Mr. Emmanuel from the Schaefer Gym. Also Mr. Roberts, who allowed us to get the equipment. We saw the beneficial emotional satisfaction from each and every one of them that were there, that participated, and which they benefited from snacks and fun activities and competition. So for our SWOT analysis, our strengths was strong teamwork. We noticed that we never had to go and tell my groups, you need to do this, behind their backs. But we also created an initiative. We said something and we got accomplished this one way or another. Positive and beneficial student responses was very, very important. Also for our weaknesses, the scheduling was like the problem. Also the space availability. We were thinking of doing it in the Geisler gym, but unfortunately there was so many people already booking that gym. Also the communication with the faculties. No offense, emails were not helping at all. But for our opportunities, I feel like it's great for it to be everyday thing or among like the dates of finals would be perfect for students to just have a day to just relax and like not worry about school. Also it helps, I believe, the opportunity to like students to work out and for threats, I feel like the location, which was in Schaefer Gym, was difficult to be located. Also other events that were happening at the same day. And also the weather was very, very cold, and also it was getting a little too dark. So, and for us, the subjectives, we knew finals were approaching, so we needed to bring something for students. Our objective, we had to obtain data to see how our results could help students reduce their stress. For our assessment, we wanted students to do physical activities to release tension and also any stress, but by doing it in a way they would enjoy it. We planned it, and then we came with the idea of doing activities that would bring their inner child out, just forget about the problems they had.
All right, and so these are just a couple of photos. We had a camera. Brittany was kind enough to bring to the event to kind of capture the moments. I'll go through kind of different events. We had a sack race up top. That was the best that we could do for sacks, kind of improvising on what would ideally be a burlap sack turned into some construction demo bags, but worked out. No one got hurt during that. Here's musical chairs. Everyone kind of having a good time. We had the kart races like they were talking about, and that kind of set up table over there where people could fill out their surveys on their way in and out. And then kind of some more photos, more events that we were doing. Tug of war up there. We kind of had that green mark in the middle. After enough time, whoever side it was on the line, they win. Play a little dodgeball. Kind of had jump ropes on the side, like they were talking about, just to kind of bring that inclusiveness for people that didn't really want to stay too competitive with the games. And then obviously the fan favorite, the parachute. We were kind of in there for a while in that little dome, people like to call it. We're even making up our own games with the dodgeball, playing a little hot potato in there. So that was a good time. And then kind of more pictures with the musical chairs, which was a good time as well. And then a couple of videos we have of reactions after the event were really helpful to just kind of ensure that it was a success and getting people as happy as they could doing the event.
Made my stress so much better. Tim made my stress so much better.
Well, even if you can't see, you can hear. Their stress level just went definitely down after that. We have another one as well.
I think it released a lot of stress, especially upcoming finals. I had a lot to think about, and that little time we had to actually enjoy ourselves really helped me to.
So I promise you those were videos.
Yeah, I don't know what we have.
But, you know, just both those kind of explained, like I said, how our goal was achieved, and wanted to get students kind of away from the stress of finals week and kind of bring back that nostalgia feel of those games.
So for communication strategies, we made a group chat. We're checking out the Student Center often throughout the project, and we divided tasks evenly between each other. We also shared a Word doc. We had meetups during class, which actually helped with the planning of the project. And then we had clear communication outside of class time, whether it was the group chat or just talking to each other genuinely. It was just clear communication besides that. Leadership demonstration. Within the event, we created a clear purpose for our event, defining what our event should feel like, which was a fun, safe, and inclusive environment for everyone involved that was there. As a group, we demonstrated leadership by planning and organizing the event together. We identified our resources, created budgets for snacks and other expenses, and delegated roles between each team member so everybody could be involved and have a responsibility they needed to fulfill. A strong indication of our leadership was our strong communication. Within planning and fulfilling our mission for this project, we maintained clear instructions for each other to follow. There were worries such as scheduling the event and making sure we had necessary equipment to make sure the event went smoothly, but we all maintained composure, we remained calm, and worked as a team to make sure the plan went well as we intended it to be. So some difficulties and what we do different, challenges we faced was getting the gym reserved, communication with faculty for equipment, like Jonathan said. The emails were just not working, they weren't responding. Some supplies also had to be purchased, in which Matt was kind enough to go out and get supplies for us. What we do differently, we would promote the event more on social media using Fizz like everybody was intended. That was a good idea. Social media like Fizz, and then doing it on time like spring or when there's no sports season, not really when it's cold so more people will want to come.
So some things we've learned, how to lead a group and divide the responsibilities. Just everybody has a role, and then sometimes it's also like just saying, hey, we need to get this done, and then somebody in our group steps up and does that job or role. And then planning an event takes a lot of communication and organization. Like we talked about, we had to get in touch with, it was I think 3 different people. It was a lot of emails. Had to be really persistent because we didn't get a lot of emails back. And then how to adapt when things don't go as planned. Like originally we wanted to do it in the Geisler gym, and then we realized we weren't going to be able to. So we kind of had to pivot and go into the Schaefer gym. And then that kind of ties into that events need backup plans and flexibility. So just being able to pivot like we did into the Schaefer gym. And then team collaboration leads to successful outcomes. I think we all worked well as a team, and we were able to put together an event that had a lot of positive feedback. So. And then some of the steps we took, we just created a timeline for the project, chose an event concept, and conducted a plan. We created flyers and posted them around campus. Then we planned the games, collectively attained the proper equipment and like all the refreshments, like the snacks and stuff. And then set up gym day of the event. And then after that, we just ran the activities and supervised just for safety.
And then just our acknowledgements, we made thank you letters, as Professor Kane helped us, for Dr. Roberts and Emmanuel, just to thank him for all the help. We got a lot of equipment from Dr. Roberts. We got dodgeballs, we got jump ropes, we got that big parachute that everyone loved. We got hula hoops, and we got those little carts that everyone raced on. And that really helped make the event happen, and it also helped with the nostalgia factor, because those were all games that we loved as kids, and I don't think those are things that we could easily attain just from the store. So it was really helpful to get those events or those equipment, and it was really important to send them a thank you.
So in conclusion, our field day successfully provided students with a fun, stress-free break during a busy time of the semester. The positive feedback and turnout showed that the event met our goals and strengthened our teamwork and leadership skills. Thank you. Any questions?